ITP 253, Task 6, Assignment 2, Drunk Driving. Hi, my name is Jennifer, and I travel around telling about the dangers of drunk driving. On average, every day, about 3 million people die. About every hour, 2 people die. I have a story. The first man, his name is Daniel, and he's at a party with his friends. And then there's another man. He is at work. He has a wife and 3 kids. Daniel, he's at a party. He's drinking a lot. And his girlfriend wants to leave. His friends see that he wants to leave and they tell him, "Oh, you can't. You've been drinking a lot." But he says, "I'm fine. I can do it. I can drive." They get into an argument, but he ends up grabbing the keys and getting in his car. The other man, he finished work, got on all of his gear for his bike, and started pedaling home. Daniel, he's driving and he's swerving all over the road, and then all of a sudden he hits the man. This is the man and his wife, and then in this other picture it's him holding his new baby. The drunk driver hit him and he's laying on the road. You know the story when the ambulance will call, or the cops will call the family and inform them of an accident. But in this case, they never got the call. So the wife the next day said that her husband never came home. And they realized that's him. That's his wife who was hit, or her husband who was hit. So they had the wife come down to the hospital. She got there and said, "What's up? What's happening?" The hospital informed her about her husband and that he was in a coma. They asked if she had any kids, and she said, "Yes, I have a son and a 9-month-old." They informed the wife that her husband was hit by a drunk driver and that he had a lot of fluid on the brain, and that he may need surgery to save his life, but he may be brain dead for the rest of his life. He was hooked up to a machine to help him breathe, and there were cords all over him. An option was that he may be brain dead and later die. The wife was heartbroken. She didn't know what to do. She thought, "I have 2 kids, a 5-year-old and a 9-month-old. How am I supposed to carry on? How are the kids supposed to grow up without a father?" The boy asked if the dad went up with Jesus. The wife thought to herself, "Jesus? At the funeral, the son kept saying that dad was sleeping, and asked why wasn't he waking up. The boy asked, "Did my father go to hell?" The wife thought to herself, how am I supposed to explain this to him? It's hard to explain that he will be buried and that his spirit will go up to heaven. Feel that it's my fault that he's dead. The wife was frustrated and angry that her kids were going to grow up without a dad. There would be no baseball games. Somebody told me that it's normal to grow up without a dad. They'll be fine. One time when the son was about 10, we were at a restaurant when my son was 10, and my friend was there and another friend was there with her kids, and they were all yelling at each other. And one person said, "That's because he doesn't have a dad." I was upset. My kids would go to a good school, and that's how they would learn about a dad.